I'll always be grateful for solid, stable parents who helped me in my life so much. I was brought up on a farm, and my first experience was to get into a little school when I was about 4 years old on a push bike, and it's just a one-teacher school, and we enjoyed meeting with our mates down there and getting up to plenty of mischief. And yeah, so that was the first few years of my life, and pushing down with a push bike. A little later on, I went to boarding school, but that was quite an experience as well, because we had to line up for assembly, and I used to play the piano a little bit, so I played for assembly and sometimes used to read the Bible as well. And I got to know how to live socially and yeah, wrestle and fight a little bit as well, get up to plenty of mischief. But I quite enjoyed the talks from the chaplain at the school. Earlier on in my life, we used to just attend a little church down from our farm, a little old tin community hall, and the minister's messages were okay, they were a bit long and boring, but still knew he was on the right track, and my parents really tried hard to get us to think the right way. Later on, when I came home from boarding school, I came back to finish my schooling in a little school, Grenfell High School, and it's there that I met a little Sally Army girl, and I decided to go to the Salvation Army, not so much because of the church, but because of the girlfriend. And up the front of that church, they had a little sign saying, "Awake to righteousness," and I thought, what on earth does that mean? But later on, I got to know a bit more about it, and I went to a youth group weekend away, and they were calling for people to make a decision to become a Christian, and I thought, I should do that, and I did. And that seemed to make quite a difference to my life. I actually ended up marrying the little Sally Army girl, and we moved out on the farm and enjoyed life out there. We kept on going to the Salvation Army and doing lots of things with a band and going here, there and everywhere, and being involved with Bible studies and all that sort of thing. And later on we decided to that God was calling us to do a bit of work in a nearby town, so we became envoys, and we did the work of COs in town, and as well as the farming, and that was very interesting. We did that for 18 years. And then eventually we sold the property, and I went full-time as a rural chaplain across New South Wales in the drought. And that was a rewarding experience. And so, yeah, life's been good as a Christian. Gillian and myself have 5 children and 8 grandchildren. And even now in retirement, we're enjoying life, but still got jobs to do. And we've been over to New Zealand to help out across there. Thank God that he's been with us all along, and he's been great to us all these years.